So this is just a friendly reminder of where my head is at when it comes to cryptocurrency. I'm not looking at the entire market and going, everything is just going to be worth nothing and that I don't find value in it. I find value in all the positions that I bought, and I still hold those positions because I believe in those not only price wise but also utility wise. There are some that I'm holding that are meme coins that don't have any utility, but they do have strength in the price, like a Shiba Inu or like a Book of Meme or a Pepe. They're all meme coins. However, the majority of the coins that I do have, the majority of money that's going into the crypto market, let's say 90 to even 95% of the money that I have in cryptocurrency is going to utility projects, utility coins. And I just wanted to give you a reminder of what my top plays are when it comes to that, when it comes to things that can actually do something in this world. So, before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about my links in the description where you guys can check out my link for BTCC at the top of the description. This is a platform that I've been using for over a year. You can trade up to a 500x leverage if you wanted to. You can trade all the way down to, a 2x leverage or even trade outright. You can also demo trade on the platform. So if you're interested in practicing how to trade, being better at short-term trading as well as long-term trading, as well as getting a leg up on the competition with leverage trading, feel free to check out my link for BTCC down below. Now, again, the markets have not been at the best place. So we've been kind of forced to talk about what and why we are holding different positions, whether it's an XRP or a Bitcoin or Ethereum. Why are we holding those? Why do we believe in those? All the different pieces behind it rather than, hey, the price is just moving, because the price is not moving. And if it is, it's in the wrong direction. So let's get started so we don't waste any time. There's going to be a bunch of positions that we do go through and talk about why we do hold them. Or the first one will be the most obvious, and I've talked about it so many times on this channel. It is XRP. XRP is a great play, and it currently sits at $1.31. But more importantly, it can be used heavily for so many different things. And I think the most popular that a lot of people are talking about is the entry into cross-border payments. Seeing that industry and seeing how it's trillions of dollars, and even some more stuff that we brought up yesterday. $13 trillion worth of industries. You're talking about a use case that could potentially be bigger than what we have for the US dollar, what we have for any individual currency to actually be the world currency in a way. It's definitely something that I look at and go, this is the biggest picture item that we have in cryptocurrency. I don't care if you look at Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that. That's kind of what I say about that. It is at a decent price right now. The highest price that it got to was about $3.65 over the last year. But it currently sits at $1.31. So as you see that, you have a lot of potential for growth even up to that point. Yes, it's not going to be from 50 cents up to $3.65, but you are still seeing the high potential and what you can gain for just to this point. I believe it can go even further than that, because being the potential world currency or world reserve currency, or however you want to look at it, could be worth so much more than just $200 billion. The next play that I have in my watch list that is, and in my portfolio that is one of my bigger plays is Kronos. Everything that crypto.com is doing, where it stands right now, there's so much positivity that's there. The only downside is really the supply. This supply, adding the 100 or adding 70 billion that was burned off previously to then get back to 100 billion, not necessarily the best thing you want to see as an investor, because you just want your value to grow. And I still believe that it will grow. It's just now you're kind of limiting the amount of growth or limiting the max of that growth. But getting to a level of $1 from where we are today, I think it's a no-brainer. Getting to a level of a dollar from where we were at the 5 cent mark to 10 cents to 30 cents to 50 cents. I think they have so much going for them. Crypto.com is also doing a lot to involve CRO directly in, you know, in with their business plan, basically their business model. It's a big part of it. The next play is Jasmine Coin. I've talked about this plenty of times. I must have made 100 videos on Jasmine Coin, whether it's what it does, whether it's the price point, the growth that we've seen, the FOMO that's gone into it, many different things. And it currently sits at a $261 million market cap, sitting at a 52% of a penny mark. This got to a high of about 6 cents. The all-time high, I believe, is sitting around $5, and a lot of people have predictions that this is going to get to about a $17 mark. I'm not one of those people, right? I'm not pushing for that. What I am pushing for is the utility, and I'm pushing for it to get to reasonable prices to hit a lot of profit targets as we move forward. But it has all 50 billion coins out there, almost 100,000 holders, and the FOMO in this can get massive immediately after it starts running. So over the last year, it is down by 48%, which means it could be an option for you to purchase into this position and see all of the positivity as you move forward. The next play that I have on my list is Solana. This is a no-brainer. Solana is a big play. Obviously, I've talked about this in the speed, the security, the amount of coins and creation that's happening on Solana on chain is massive. It sits at a 45 or almost $46 billion market cap. This has reached 100 to 200 billion dollar market cap. Like, that's the insane part. Over the last year, we saw this at a $250 price point, which was sitting at, let's say, $132 billion worth of a market cap. I feel like it was a lot higher than that, but it is a great play that offers a lot because it's not just like a popular play. It has people behind it that are investing into it, and Solana and it basically being a part of institutions and having institutional interest. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested. Cosmos, it is a no-brainer for me as well. I feel like it's involved in so many different places. It sits at about $1 billion market cap, $1.69. I have 2,000, and most platforms will offer a very large APY, which I have all 2,000 of mine staked. I wouldn't be surprised if I have 4,000 Cosmos by the time it's all said and done, because you're looking at 10+% APY that you can gain from Cosmos. It does have an unlimited supply. That's something that you do worry about from time to time, but it is involved in so many different places, and I still feel like no matter what you see there with the 501 million atom that's out there, it can easily get to multiple dollars, multiple billions of dollars of value, if not hundreds of billions of dollars with the places that it's involved in. The next play is Avalanche. I think this is a great price, first of all. Also, the chain itself and what's being built on it. Not as much as what you see with like Solana or BNB or anything there, but it still has a lot of potential to it. And you're looking at a $3.8 billion market cap. With the holders, 161,000 holders, which can be a lot more. Circulating supply of 431 million, while you have the max supply of 715 million. My cost basis for Avalanche is sitting at about $20, so I'm down half, basically, my position, which is fine with me, right? We've seen this upwards of $30 to even $40 and a high of $100+ for Avalanche. I see a lot more potential growth-wise, price-wise, use-wise, all of those things there. That's one of my bigger plays. Not the biggest play, but one of my bigger plays. Another one is Teruna Classic. I know people may be surprised about that because they're like, oh, well, this is just a popular project. No, the chain itself is something that you can see massive utility from, and we've already seen that in the past. It's just everything kind of collapsed before everything got up and running to a massive scale. It was already at a $40 billion market cap at one point, and I believe that um, with security and with a way of recovering the chain and restoring the chain, you can get that back to normal as well as build on that again to a massive scale. I bought in this at a very low level. I have over 100 million Teruna Classic in my possession, and I think it can go so much further than where it stands here today, even the highest market cap that it got to more recently, which I believe was like the $3 or $4 billion market cap in the last few years. But this can absolutely skyrocket out of nowhere, and I think it's a big utility play as well as a big popularity play for me. And the last play I have on my list is Yearn Finance. This sits at a very low price comparable to where I purchased at, which was the $4,000 mark. It sits at $2,455.82, a $87 million market cap with $15 million worth of volume. This can also take off very, very quickly with the fact that there's only 35.7 K YFI. We're talking about 35,000 YFI, not 35 million or 3.5 billion or even 350 million, right? Or 350,000 or whatever. It's 35,000. That's what it is. It's not a lot of supply, meaning that a very little amount of Yearn Finance interest can then pick this up very, very quickly to 4,000, to 5,000, to 10,000, to 90,000 of a high, like we saw this to, right? So it's definitely something that I look at as a utility project, but also as a fast moving, low supply project, especially compared to last bull run. Now, these are some of my plays, right? These are the plays that I look at that I have the most interest in. I still have a lot of other cryptocurrencies in my portfolio. I've talked about it. I have over 100 in my possession. But these are the main players in the game where I'm investing multiple thousands of dollars into it, maybe even tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars into some of these plays. They're great plays. Guys, I want to know what you guys think about this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Make sure that you check out my link for BTCC down below. If you're interested in some of these projects, you can trade some of them on BTCC at, a 25, 50, even 500x leverage if you wanted to. Make sure you're careful and you understand leverage trading before you decide to dive in, and always set your stop losses because you don't want to risk more than what you put in. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.